नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि परमशिवशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Oh, I welcome you all with my love and blessings. I welcome all the living, practicing Hindus, de facto Kailasians from all over the world. I welcome all the Sarvanyapitakartas, Ejamans, Manifestors, Sarvaparityagis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Kotari, Tanedar, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, E-Gurukul students, NHU students, Kailasas, ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, E-diplomats, citizens, consulate generals, supporters, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras, and all those watching live on KAILASA TV, KAILASA's NTV, HNTV, and other social media platforms such as YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Twitter. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Paramashiva's message directly from MAHA KAILASA on this auspicious 46th Avatara Dina Mahotsava Paramotsava. Paramashiva's message directly from MAHA KAILASA. Blessings, blessings, blessings. All the auspiciousness be showered on all the universes and multiverses. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let all the mangalatva happen. Let all the auspiciousness be showered. Paramashiva is here in this form as Nijavatara. 45 years completed and 46th year beginning on this auspicious time. Paramashiva's blessings. Let all of you blessed, showered with all the auspiciousness. Sarva Mangala Praptirastu. Sarva Mangala Praptirastu. Sarva Mangala Praptirastu. Blessings to all of you. Everyone who is here for any healing, any boons, blessings, blessings, blessings. Anyone here for any prayer, any reason, blessings, blessings, blessings. From the point of view of Nijavatara, I'll give you some insights. The greatest thing Paramashiva blessed me with, the greatest quality is manifesting in this Nijavatara is very being. Means all is Ananta Kalyana Sadgunas. Are byproduct of is very being. I'll tell you one incident with Arunagiri Yogeshwara. He used to initiate me in multiple spiritual practices, powers. Sometimes will make me do a very, very challenging, difficult things as tapas, as penance, as practice. But when he initiates me, he will take the power he is giving it to me from my being and give it to me. He will show me very clearly, he is taking it out of my being and he will give it to me and ask me to start operating it, manifesting it. Once I asked him, Swami, you are here, you are only taking it out of my being and whatever you are giving me is already in my being, then all this tapas, the strong training, heavy training, is this needed? He told me, this training is not for you, but for you to know how to train your disciples, the next generation. I tell you, how much I was devoted to my gurus, I am more devoted to my disciples. How much I was devoted to the training I received from my gurus, I am more devoted than that to train all of you. Listen, how much I was devoted to my gurus, I am more devoted to all of you, my disciples. How much devotion and tyaga I had to get trained by my gurus, I have more tyaga to train you all. In these 45 years, I can say one of the most important thing kept me as me without losing me. Kept me as me is the training I received from my gurus. Devotion I had towards my gurus and the dedication and tyaga I had to receive my guru's training that kept me absolutely devoted to all of you and absolutely dedicated and ready to sacrifice anything to train you all. Whatever I went through never made me lose me. Of course, I cannot lose me. That is from the angle of that Paramashiva Swarupa. I am explaining to you all from the angle of Nijavatara. So understand, I'm just looking this whole 45 years in fast forward to pick up and give you all the best things I received from Paramashiva, which will be useful for all of you. See, there are some things, greatest things I received, but which may not be directly useful for your life. Like ability to initiate others, and keeping this whole living stream alive. Those powers may not be directly useful for all of you. See, if I give you powers, it will be useful for you. You may not need the power to initiate others unless you are a sannyasi who is going to keep this sampradaya alive. Like that, there are so many things I received from Paramashiva which may not be directly useful for you. But I am talking about what is directly going to be useful for you. The greatest thing I learned is the stamina, power, strength of Parameshwara Sankalpa, the will, persistence, and ready to sacrifice, do tyaga of anything for that purpose. One of the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Paramashiva's manifestation in this being as Nijavatara, when he is manifesting, one of the most beautiful Ananta Kalyana Guna is extreme powerfulness, extreme compassion, absolute tyaga. never letting any delusion even to flash. If at all I was narrating some incidents as if some delusions flashed in me, it is for you to understand. In reality, never ever any delusion flashed in my existence as this Nijavatara last 45 years. Sometimes I do tell stories, narrate incidents where you think I might have had delusion. Like when I was trying to leave my body in Narmada in 1999. Actual happening was different, but the way I narrate, for you to understand, is different. The way I narrate it, for you to understand, you may think I had a delusion, but it was not delusion. There was no delusion. For you to learn some lessons, I use some words which you may perceive like delusion. The next Kalyana Guna Paramashiva gave me is auspicious quality Paramashiva gave me is unending, eternal patience, and again and again and again reviving. Listen. Unending patience. Again and again and again. Reviving. 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 Even though I operate within the time frame, the human frame, my existence is not bound by any of these frames. It infuses such large energy, power. Eternal life, excitement, energy, tyaga, ability to restart. I bless you all with that this Jayanti. Let's all restart with the tremendous energy of Paramashiva. Let's restart everything with complete new energy, inspiration, joy, power, tyaga, will, and ultimately Paramashiva's grace, very being. I'll highlight few of the Ananta Kalyana Gunas Paramashiva manifested in this Nijavatara, which will be useful for all of you, which you can imbibe and manifest. Absolute compassion and Paramashantatva. Because of extreme compassion, extreme peace in the core, not only not getting agitated by those so-called people who vomit poison and enmity, very strategically using them also as part to make Kailasa successful, to make my mission successful. That is what terrorizes those people who are vomiting poison, venom, and enmity. Listen. I never show violence, never get agitated, but because of my Shantatva, eternal peace, I know very strategically how to use even their enmity for my advantage and to fulfill my mission. I tell you, always decide how Paramashiva on the peak of MAHA KAILASA is an eternal Shanta Swarupa, Paramashanta Swarupa and Paramashanta Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Meditate on that. During any agitation, anything tries to perturb you, shake you from externally or internally, just meditate on that form. How coolly he is sitting on the top of Maha Kailasa in blissful Shanta Swarupa and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You will simply see how to strategically use even the venom vomited by your enemies. I know how to make them part of my Sena without their knowledge. Understand? So even the agitation of the enemies, well used, by Paramashiva. Listen. When the Targhavana rishis, I don't know what kind of, when the Targhavana rishis sent all different attacks on Paramashiva, like they sent a snake, deer, fire, thinking that they can destroy Paramashiva. He just held all of that as his ornaments and his weapons. He made all of it as his ayudha and abarana, as his glory. When Tarugavana Rishi's most powerful people sent a snake and he held it like a toy and playing with it and controlling it, nobody else even dared to attack him. All of them know his power, his glory. They just disappeared. Nobody else even thinks about attacking him. Nobody even cherishes enmity towards him. They sent a tiger. He just made the tiger skin as his dress. They sent deer. He held the deer in hand and made it as pet, his pet. They sent Parasu. He just took it and made it as his weapon. Paramashiva is a living being, not just embodiment of few qualities. He is a living being. Karunamurti. Connect with him. He will shower his auspicious qualities on you. I am here today to give all the auspicious initiations. Shaktipada, Shaktinipada. All the Mangalatva, all the greatest happenings, all the bliss, all the knowledge. Today, we will be having all initiations, including sannyas, all the auspiciousness happening. Today, we have Sayujya Bhava Samadhi Darshan, Sayujya Samadhi Darshan, Paramashiva, and Dakshinamurti, Brihaspati and Shukra. Blessings to all of you. And one of the greatest news I wanted to share with you all, Paramashiva has successfully accomplished his mission of making Kailasa. MAHA KAILASA is ready on the planet Earth. Soon it will receive all of you. You will all be receiving darshan of Paramashiva. He has accomplished what he need to accomplish as Nijavatara is accomplished. It's only now going to be expansion, expansion, expansion. So, all of you be ready with your bags packed. Any day you will get a call and visa to land in MAHA KAILASA, to have physical darshan of Nijavatara of Paramashiva. Om. Listen, listen very intensely. This is the important boon I am giving to all those who stood with me with this Nijavatara during this great effort of making Maha Kailasa on the planet Earth. Listen. Now, when the Kailasa opens, whole world will come and enjoy, no doubt. But all those who stood with me either gave your time, treasure, talent, sometimes just standing with me as a moral support, moral strength in the outer world. Of course, Paramashiva does not need moral strength. Paramashiva does not need anything. If you heard the story, all the Devatas tried to make a chariot for Paramashiva to go and destroy the Triburasuras. Suddenly those Devatas got little egoistic. Oh, if all of us can put our energies together and give, then anybody can destroy Triburasura. Why? What is there special great about Paramashiva? Paramashiva just smiled and opened his third eye. Straight he destroyed Tripurasuras without even getting into their chariot. And their chariot wheel got broken by Ganapati for not worshipping and respecting him before making the chariot. Then they came and fell at the feet of Paramashiva and begged, "Pardon, please forgive us. We know. Now we know you don't need any of us to accomplish your mission. But just we got a little egoistic." Then Paramashiva says, "All right, go and first worship Ganapati. Apologize to him for ignoring him." Then Ganapati was pleased and blessed. Then those Devatas came and begged Paramashiva, "We made this huge chariot for you by 4 Vedas becoming wheels and all the Agamas becoming the chariot parts and Devatas, gods and goddesses all becoming the live deities in the chariot, and so much has been done. Please at least accept and grace us by sitting on it." He said, "All right, I'll use your chariot to bless you all and do my Vijaya Yatra in your chariot." He does Vijaya Yatra. So understand, Paramashiva does not need anything, anybody, anything from anyone. But all of you who stood, I give you all the boon. You will all be part of the government of Kailasa, and I'll grace you all, making you all part of my Vijaya Yatra. Understand? I bless you all. You will all be part of my Vijaya Yatra. That is the greatest boon blessings you will all be receiving. This is much more than the fruit of your very life. Janma Sabalyam. All your births and births and births, and your very life will be fulfilled with this Vijaya Yatra. All those SJP, Sarvanya Pitadishwars, Sarvanya Pitakartas, Sarvanya Pita Yajamans, Sarvanya Pita Manifestors are people who did Sarvabharityaga, people who gave their time, treasure, talent, support, stood sometime with a tremendous patience, standing with the Kailasa during all the insecurity. Even that is a great tapas. Training, so many of you have gone through. So understand, Paramashiva as one, and Paramashiva is giving this boon to all those who stood with Kailasa and the Paramashiva's Nijavatara. That's me. All of you will be part of my Vijaya Yatra. See, now the whole world will come and enjoy the Kailasa, but you will all be part of the government of Kailasa and part of my Vijaya Yatra. All those who stood with me till today will be part of Kailasa's government, and you will be part of my Vijaya Yatra. And till today, whoever is part, like if you are Mahant, you will be part of the government structure as Mahant. If you are a Shri Mahant, you will be part of the government structure as Shri Mahant. If you are a Sarvanya Pitadishwar, you will be the founding father. If you are a Sarvanya Pitakarta, you will be the founding father. If you are a Sarvanya Pita Yajaman, you will be founding father. That whole thing, that preparation period successfully ends with the victory on today. Today, with the grace of Paramashiva, as Paramashiva, I declare success and victory. KAILASA, MAHA KAILASA is done on planet Earth. And all of you who stood with me will be part of KAILASA government, MAHA KAILASA government, and you will all be part of my Vijaya Yatra, which starts from today. Listen carefully. I also want to tell you one more thing. Till today, whoever stood as part of the Kailasa, I consider and declare and bless all of you as people who stood by Kailasa during the crossroads of Kailasa, during the manifestation period, most crucial period, like during the Garbhagala. See, when you are in mother's womb, that Garbhagala is too important. too precious. Support during that period is the greatest. Protection during that period is the greatest. Like when Subramanya was manifesting that Garbhagala time, how much attack demons tried to do on Subramanya during the Garbhagala. When Paramashiva gave the bioenergy, his bioenergy and Devi's biomemory to Ganga to keep the Garbha and deliver it. That was the first surrogacy in the universe. Paramashiva gave his own bioenergy and Devi's biomemory to Ma Ganga to keep and deliver the baby. Subramanya, how much demons tried to attack. But during that period, whoever took care, whoever protected all of them, are remembered even now forever as people who stood during the Garbhagala. So all of you understand, till today, whoever stood, protected, defended in any way, supported, all of you are declared people who stood by Paramashiva during his Garbhagala of making MAHA KAILASA happen. So with the grace of Paramashiva, with his own energy, MAHA KAILASA is successfully born today. Successfully it has happened. So till today, all those who stood by are considered and declared as people who stood during the Garbhagala. Understand? After Subramanya is born, so many came and connected themselves and tried to establish, celebrate his success and all that. But Subramanya carried name only the people who stood by him, who took care during Garbhagala. That is why he is called Kangeya, because Ganga carried the Garbha. He is called Kartigeya because Kritigai sisters, that 6 of them, breastfed him and protected him, safeguarded him. Many celebrate Subramanya, but he carries the name of Ganga and Kritika sisters, that Kartikeya and Kangeya name, to tell the whole world they stood by him during the Garbhagala. So, all of you stood. I declare all of you as the people who stood by Paramashiva during his Garbhagala of making MAHA KAILASA on this planet Earth. So today, with the grace of Paramashiva, it is successfully delivered. It's available. It's done. I'll call you all. I'm only now planning how to receive, bless you all, give the boons, and send you back to planet Earth. Only that I am planning. MAHA KAILASA itself is ready.
प्रशक्य शाकिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे श्रामे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः
சனடி போற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி நேயத்தே நின்றடி மலனடி போற்றி ஆயப்பிறப்பரு.
Om, listen. As Paramashiva's grace and blessings, if you are a sannyasi now in Kailasa, you will have the title Founding Sannyasis. If you are a Brahmachari, Founding Brahmacharis. If you are a Sarvanyapita Yajaman, Founding Sarvanyapita Yajamans. If you are a Sarvanyapita Karta, Founding Sarvanyapita Kartas. If you are a Sarvanyapitadishwar, Founding Sarvanyapitadishwar till today. Once everything is open to public, successful, millions will flock. But you will all have your special place and the pride that you were part of the founding group. During the Garbhagala, you stood. So, all your titles will now get added with this word founding. Founding sannyasis, founding brahmacharis, founding sarvaparityagis, founding sarvanyapita yajamans, founding sarvanyapita kartas, founding sarvanyapitadishwars, founding sarvanyapita manifestors. You will all be the founders of MAHA KAILASA. Understand? You will all be part of this grand Vijayatra. Celebrate. Your life has achieved its fulfillment. Janma Sabalya is done. Still you may be thinking why Swamiji is not announcing the physical location. It will be announced to the people who need to know in right time. So I tell you, being a founder of the Hindu nation, you will have these blessings of Paramashiva, support of Paramashiva, and till now you all stood with Kailasa. Now, with the grace of Paramashiva, I declare Paramashiva and Kailasa will stand by all of you. Understand that. Now, Paramashiva and Kailasa will stand with you all. Because Paramashiva has successfully manifested MAHA KAILASA.
கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய் கலி என்னும் கடலினில் மூழ்கிட்டேயும் இனி கரம் தந்து காத்திட்டு கருணை பொய்கையில் அலர்ந்திட்ட அளவற்றம் போல உன் திருவடியில் வாழ்ந்திட நிற்கிறேன் வாராய் அருணாச்சலனே நீ வாராய் அகண்ட ஜோதியனே வாராய் அல்ல அல்லல் நீக்கிடவே வாராய். அகிலம் போற்றுகின்ற ஈசனே, சிந்தை கவரும் அந்த நேசனே, நீ வருவாய் ஒடு கனிகளை கொண்டு பூஜித்தோம் அருள் தருவாய். மெய்யினில் வில்வமும் நிறையார் கடல் நீர் குடியோடு தரிசனம் அருளவா. செம்பொன் மாட சிற்றவை தனிலே சிந்தை கவர்ந்த உன்னை சிக்கன பிடித்தேனே.
வந்தும் புகழ் பெறும் நான் வரை நாயகா, மதியனில் இறைந்திடுவாய். மதி உணராதவர்க்கு மதி உணர் செய்திட வான்மழு நீ
அறவாடிட இதை சூழ்ந்திட திகழ் சேர நீ வருவாய். அகம் உணர்ந்திட புறம் மகிழ்ந்திட புலித்தோலோடு நீ வருவாய். विमुक्ति कालने नादिकेश दिव्य ब्रह्मरूपने मीनाक्षि शक्ति सहित सुंदरेशने अन्नामलै उदित नित्यानंदने चित्त अचित्तெல்லாம் உன்னாலே இயக்கும் உன்னாலே உந்தன் கண்ணாலே சிகையில் அணிந்திட்ட மதியாலே மதியின் மொழியாலே தெளிந்திடும் வழியாலே ஜீவன் முக்தி பெற விழைந்தோமே உந்தன் திருவடியை தொழுதோமே. வேள்வியாகினாய் கேள்வியாகினாய் கேள்வி காண பதிலுமாகினாய். ஒளியாகினாய் உலகமாகினாய் அதுமாகி அருள்படை தரும் கர்ம வினைகள் தீர்க்கும் காசிநாதனே. எங்கள் கர்மம் போக்கி எம்மையாளும் நேசனே. ஏகாந்தமாக ஏக பாதம் தூக்கியே மணியாரை காக்க வேண்டும் நித்யானந்தனே. ஈசனே சிந்தை கவர வந்த நேசனே, நீ வருவாய் நயே கதிகல சரணடையோ நயே காத்திரவா. அருணாச்சலனே நீ வாராய், அகண்ட ஜோதியரே வாராய், அகிலம் போற்றிடவே வாராய்.
என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலில் தன்னை வென்ற நிலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்ற நிலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்க பெரும் வாழ்வினே கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நீங்கவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்க பெரும் வாழ்வினே கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நீங்கவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா நிலையில்லாய் வாழ்வில் நித்தியமாய் விளங்கும் ஆனந்தம் கரையில்லா ஆனந்தத்தை தடை செய்திடும் மடமனம் நிலையில்லாய் வாழ்வில் நித்தியமாய் விளங்கும் ஆனந்தம் கரையில்லா ஆனந்தத்தை தடை செய்திடும் மடமனம் தடை தகர்த்து வெல்ல நித்யானந்தம் தந்த சுத்திரம் நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் இந்த உலகில் இணையில்லா வரும் நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் இந்த உலகில் இணையில்லா வரும் என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஆழியாய் விரிந்து நிற்கும் கர்ம நிலை சஞ்சிதம் ஆழியாய் விரிந்து நிற்கும் கர்ம நிலை சஞ்சிதம் வாழும் ஜென்மத்தோடு கொண்டு வந்த பிராரப்தமா சேருகின்ற ஆசைகளால் கூடிடும் ஆகாமியம் சேருகின்ற ஆசைகளால் கூடிடும் ஆகாமியம் வீழும் மூன்று கர்மம் நித்யானந்தன் வழி சென்றிட வீழும் மூன்று கர்மம் நித்யானந்தன் வழி சென்றிட என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஊடுயிராய் உலவுகின்ற போதும் நம்மை சாடுவர் மீளாத துயில் தழுவ மனதை விட்டு நீக்குவர் ஊடுயிராய் உலவுகின்ற போதும் நம்மை சாடுவர் மீளாத துயில் தழுவ மனதை விட்டு நீக்குவர் ஆயுள் தாண்டி விட்ட போதும் ஆண்டு கொள்ளும் மீட்பராய் தோன்றுகின்ற நித்யானந்த சத்குருவின் கீடவர் ஆயுள் தாண்டி விட்ட போதும் ஆண்டு கொள்ளும் மீட்பராய் தோன்றுகின்ற நித்யானந்த சத்குருவின் கீடவர் என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் திட்டமிட்ட சொந்தம்தான். கொண்ட வந்த மக்கள் யாவும் தீர்வில்லாத நோய்களாம். தந்தை தாயும் ஆன போதும் திட்டமிட்ட சொந்தம்தான். கொண்ட வந்த மக்கள் யாவும் தீர்வில்லாத நோய்களாம். ஈடுகாட்டில் இட்ட பின்பும் முக்தி தந்து ஏற்றிடும். ஈடிணை இல்லாத ஒரே சொந்தம் குரு நித்யனாம். ஈடிணை இல்லாத ஒரே சொந்தம் குரு நித்யனாம். என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா, தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் ஞானம் அளித்தவா. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா, தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் ஞானம் அளித்தவா. ஆசை கால நச்சம் வலியோடு குற்ற எண்ணமும். ஆசை கால நச்சம் வலியோடு குற்ற எண்ணமும். மாசு கொண்ட எண்ணங்கள் சல்காரமாய் வதைத்திடும். போதும் இந்த வாழ்வும் என்று ஜீவன் ஓய்வு தேடிடும். போதும் இந்த வாழ்வும் என்று ஜீவன் ஓய்வு தேடிடும். தேடும் ஓய்வு காட்டிடாத எண்ணம் மீண்டும் மோதிடும். தேடும் ஓய்வு காட்டிடாத எண்ணம் மீண்டும் மோதிடும். என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா, தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா, தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா. எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா, பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா. எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா.
Om, Om, Om. Listen. One more Kalyana Guna Paramashiva is manifesting through this Nijavatara is even 24 hours before. Last night, I was sitting and writing a book. All of you should know. I started writing a book from the time I learned to read and write. I started giving satsangs from the time I started speaking fluently. To tell you honestly, my first book was handwritten book. At the age of 5, I wrote 8 copies, the same book. My guru has actually given me this as a homework, like a training. He said, first, you should always write book handwritten and publish. Only then you should go for publishing it. So before you want to publish my first book, I always used to think my first book was published at the age of when I was 20. But now we found out from the Tiruvannamalai, a lot of evidences are coming out when we are doing the research. From that handwritten book, now only after this evidence is recovered, even I am remembering, yes, at the age of 8, my guru has made me write handwritten book and made me publish it. We always consider only printed book publication as a publishing. So I did not think this can be considered as publication. Only now I understand, yes, even that was a publication. So from the age of 8, my first book publishing, till now, even few hours before I am sitting and writing, and even though after setting a record, world record, that I am the largest published author in any field. We have a book of records, Asia Book of Records. Even after the world record, I am continuing to write because I have something to share with you all. As long as Paramashiva has something to share with you all, he will continue to write through this Nijavatara. Same way, at the age of 5, during this month of Margari, my Acharya, he used to give regular satsangs in Tiruvannamalai temple, Unnamalai Amman Sannidhi, on Devaram, Tiruvasakam, Agama, Shaiva Siddhanta, all these Hindu scriptures. One day he made me sit and asked me to start speaking. From that time my public satsang started. It is now 40 years of public satsangs. In this also we have set world record. The largest number of hours public discourses given. We have already set Asia Book of Records, and we are going to send both to Guinness Record, because even in Guinness Record, this is the record. Nobody else has set this record. We are able to break all the records, earlier records. Even after setting the world record, I don't feel tired or bored to speak. I have so much to speak. If I am stuck and sitting without words, not because I don't have anything to speak, I have too much to speak. And I am just waiting, thinking where to start. Understand? I am not stuck because I don't have something to speak. I am stuck because I have too much to speak. It's only traffic jam. If the words are not moving, not because words are not there, but because of the traffic jam. With Paramashiva's grace, as long as he has something to share to the world, I'll continue to speak. Tireless life. No boredom. Even the idea of tiredness and boredom does not exist in me. This age and all is only for all of you. Number. For me, all these numbers does not have any meaning. I am as fresh as my Guru made me sit on the stage in Arunachaleshwara temple, Unnamalai Amman Sannidhi at the age of 5, and asked me to speak with what enthusiasm. The grace of Paramashiva manifested as words through this Nijavatara. Even now the same enthusiasm, the joy of the child, fresh beginning. And I know, because it is from Paramashiva, it will be there forever. If you heard oldest video recorded satsangs, meditation instruction, when I guide meditations, and here today, you will hear the same instructions for each meditation technique properly, without a word changing and without even the tone or the tune will be changing. Any meditation technique or kriya, it will come exact words, exact sound, exact pronunciation. Because it is coming from Paramashiva, it will be there forever.
ஆனந்தனால் காரண சரீரம் தன்னை பூர்ணமாய் கடக்கிறோம். காரண சரீரம் தன்னை பூர்ணமாய் கடக்கிறோம். என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. அற்பமான வஸ்து மீது கொள்ளும் மோக எண்ணமே, அற்பமான வஸ்து மீது கொள்ளும் மோக எண்ணமே, ஸ்வர்க்கமாய் தெரிந்து ஆன்ம தேகம் தன்னை ஆளுமே. விற்பனை பொருட்கள் மீது கொள்ளுகின்ற பற்றலாம், விற்பனை பொருட்கள் மீது கொள்ளுகின்ற பற்றலாம், சொற்பமாய் சுகம் அளிக்கும் போகம் விளைவிக்குமே, சொற்பமாய் சுகம் அளிக்கும் போகம் விளைவிக்குமே. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. நித்யானந்தன் பாதம் தன்னை பற்றிட போக எண்ணம் மாற்றியான தீயை கொஞ்சம் மூட்டுவான். பரமஹம்ச நித்யானந்தன் பாதம் தன்னை பற்றிட போக எண்ணம் மாற்றியான தீயை கொஞ்சம் மூட்டுவான். மோகமாய் முளைத்த போகம் வேகம் கொண்ட தீயினால் ஏகமாய வான்ம தேகம் தாண்டி கரை சேருமே. மோகமாய் முளைத்த போகம் வேகம் கொண்ட தீயினால் ஏகமாய வான்ம தேகம் தாண்டி கரை சேருமே. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. மனம் கசிந்து இதயம் தாண்டி இயம்புகின்ற நன்றியும் கணத்தில் கொண்ட காயம் நீக்கும் துயரில்லாமல் போக்கிடும். மனம் கசிந்து இதயம் தாண்டி இயம்புகின்ற நன்றியும் கணத்தில் கொண்ட காயம் நீக்கும் துயரில்லாமல் போக்கிடும். குணக்குன்றாம் நித்யானந்தன் அடித்த நித்திய வாழ்வதால் நித்தியம் நீங்கி நிர்வாண உடல் தன்னை நாங்கள் கடக்கிறோம். நித்தியம் நீங்கி நிர்வாண உடல் தன்னை நாங்கள் கடக்கிறோம். என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. சத்திய வாழ்வு நித்திய வாழ்வு ஆனந்தமய வாழ்வுதான். சத்திய வாழ்வு நித்திய வாழ்வு ஆனந்தமய வாழ்வுதான். அருணை தந்த அமைதி புயல் நித்தியம் தந்த வாழ்வுதான். சம்ஸ்காரங்கள் நீங்கி நாங்கள் நித்தியம் தந்த வாழ்வினால், சம்ஸ்காரங்கள் நீங்கி நாங்கள் நித்தியம் தந்த வாழ்வினால் புதிய பிறவியாய் மலர்ந்து நித்யானந்தம் எய்தினோம். புதிய பிறவியாய் மலர்ந்து நித்யானந்தம் எய்தினோம். என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளிக்கவா. எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா. எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா மருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா
Om. Om. With the grace of Paramashiva, I am just seeing like intense version of this 45 years of Paramashiva's manifestation as this Nijavatara. From the age of 5, started speaking 40 years of Satsang. From the age of 8, started writing almost 37 years of publishing. And from the age of 4, I started carving with the grace of Paramashiva, the deities. So now almost 41 years of reviving the sacred arts. From that time, intensely, now all of you should know, undoubtedly we are the largest sacred arts organization in the world. Undoubtedly we are the largest Hindu organization in the world. And undoubtedly, with the grace of Paramashiva, we are the only Hindu nation in the world with sovereign land. Having Vedas and Agamas as constitution. Understand, we should say very clearly, with Paramashiva's grace, we are the only nation with the constitution written by Paramashiva, not any human beings. Constitution written by Paramashiva himself. Jurisprudence written by Paramashiva himself. We are the only nation whose constitution and jurisprudence is written, revealed by Paramashiva himself. And as I said few days before in the Satsang, some gurus will have knowledge but not experience. Some gurus will have knowledge and experience but not traditional formal initiation. Some gurus will have knowledge, experience, traditional formal initiation but will not have the authorizing initiation to initiate others. Paramashiva, by making me born in Tiruvannamalai, he gave everything. He gave knowledge, he gave experience, he gave Shaktis, he gave formal traditional initiation, and he gave the rightful authorization to initiate others, an initiation to initiate others, an initiation to initiate others to in turn initiate others. Everything. He gave knowledge, Shakti, initiation, and proper authorizing initiation, everything, just by making me born in Tiruvannamalai. Any question you ask me, I can answer with this one word, Arunachala. Any question you ask me, your hometown, Arunachala, your district name, Arunachala, that is also Tiruvannamalai. Guru, Arunachala. Father, Arunachala. Who initiated you, Arunachala? Who gave you knowledge, Arunachala? Who gave you powers, Arunachala? Ishta Devata, Arunachala. Any question you ask, I can answer just with this one word, Arunachala. Arunachala Tamil translation is Tiruvannamalai. Annamalai is the Tamil word for Arunachala. Any question you ask, I'll answer just with this one word, Arunachala. What you know in your life, Arunachala. What is the essence of you, Arunachala? What you always remember, Arunachala. From where you came, Arunachala. Where you will go back, Arunachala. Any question you ask, just this one answer. Paramashiva, by taking that one decision, he gave everything, all the training needed, all the exposure needed, everything needed to manifest MAHA KAILASA on this planet Earth, to revive the enlightened civilizational nation on the planet Earth. See, if you have observed, when I was in Samadhi, how I signed Tiruvannamalai Arunachalam Nithyananda. Because that is the way it is inside, documented. That is why in Samadhi, when I was signing, that is the way the signature happened. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam Paramadvaitam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa, Maha Kailasa of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.